Whether it's beef cattle or dairy cattle, all cattle need water. Ritchie brings you fresh water on demand. Ritchie, proud to be a partner to the American cattleman since 1921.
Hello, I'm Ethan Oberst with the CattleFax Closing Bell, brought to you by Ritchie Watering Systems. The fed cattle market has moved significantly lower since last fall's highs. The weekly fed cattle price is now $43 a hundredweight off the cash fed cattle market high that was seen in late November 2014. Last week's cash market was $38 a hundredweight off of the spring high of $167 a hundredweight, or a move of 23%. There is only 1 year within the last 40 years in which the spring high to summer low broke more than this year. Other indicator ratios are also showing similar results of the recent break that we've had in the market. The data and ratios would suggest that the cash market has been pushed to the downside very hard recently. Looking at a Fed steer cash momentum indicator, which basically shows how hard the market has been pushed one way or another, shows levels that have only been matched by the market move during BSE in late 2003. Some of the weakness has come in the form of large cattle across certain pockets of the cattle feeding region. As spoke about previously, these large cattle are a function of multiple factors contributing to cattle being fed longer. Fed cattle carryover is a function of when cattle are intended to be shipped compared to when they actually are shipped. This indicator shows when cattle are being held, contributing to increased carcass weights in the industry becoming uncurrent, meaning cattle feeders are behind on their shipments. The cattle feeding industry has been carrying cattle since the summer of 2014, making cattle record large. These large animals have made the cattle feeder a willing seller as a packer has recently started to implement discounts for large carcass weights. Given what the ratio and other market indicators are showing, we are approaching the low end of the market for the near term, given the global economy and other outside factors remain steady. A typical seasonal price move, about 13 to 14%, is expected once the low is established. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.
The beef business has never been for the faint of heart. The pressures are real, the risks are high, but the opportunities have never been greater. So how do you sort through it all to decide which way to go? For more than 40 years, CattleFax has led the way. Become a member at www.cattlefax.com. We're the time-proven leader in research, analysis, and information, equipped with the industry's most powerful database. Our team is impartial, objective, our vision is global, and our focus is you. CattleFax, the deciding factor.